Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet Season 3, Round 1. Another top 10 deck from Season 2 steps up to the challenge. This is brought to you by mtgotickets.com. Check the link in the show notes. It's Exhume controlled by David Shaffer, this year captained by Roberto. And here we go, playing against the Red Hawks. Play first. Get blue mana, go from there. Here's a new replacement. We have replaced 2 Crushers with Eldrazi Devastators. Testing the trample against the Annihilator 2. I'm not sure about the Prohibits this year. I'm thinking that Prohibit has seen a big decrease in play because of Gurmag Angler. And once again, I think Gurmag Angler is shaping the format. I'm gonna preordain here. What I want more lands pretty much. So send back the Crusher, keep the preordain. Hoping that will help me find the land drop next turn. I have a feeling we should be playing Crushers too. Tron is traditionally super hard to control, but he's not finding anything interesting here. So what about trying to prohibit his plays? But we can't fill... we can't get that Devastator into the yard, can we? We are not at risk because we have removal. I'm gonna dig for land. Missing land drops is always a nightmare in a... oh yeah. In a control deck. Okay, do I need 4 mana next turn? I think I might. But I can't double counterspell, so I'm still... no, I'm going to pick up the island. And now I have the option of getting the Devastator into the yard, and he should have a very hard time dealing with it. But if he does something next turn that I have to counter... yeah. Should we drop the Devastator now? Counter whatever he plays and exhume it. Let's do it. I'm not sure it's correct, but it's sort of what we are trying to do. Oh god. So now he can cast a Crusher, but we can easily kill it with the Edict. But he doesn't cast a Crusher. He just doesn't have any colored mana. Use the Karoo lands first, they tell me. And we are now protected only by Prohibit. Eldrazi Devastator is seeing play, and of course now a Crusher would be a lot better, wouldn't it? Here comes the Fengraph. He still only has the uncolored mana, and if he plays a Crusher it's no danger at all because of our Edict. So now we'll just try to ride this Devastator to victory. God, I hate Agony Warp. I don't know why. I just hate it. Are we not playing Chainish Edicts? No, we're not. As you know, I like 4 Chainish Edict in all decks that can support them. But here we are, doing our thing, so let's counterspell everything. Do we counter the enabler? Yeah, I think we just counter the use the Karoo land. No colored mana for you, sir. Need to hit you 2 more times. Now we're getting Fuyuka Bog back. Yeah, seems useful. And let's counterspell anything that threatens the... Now we could actually counterspell the spell he plays instead of the expedition map. Yeah, let's do that. Shimmering Grotto. Was that dangerous? Maybe it was. Maybe it was an unnecessary risk. How many hard counterspells do we play? Only 2. This is almost slow rolling, like giving him some hope. We will counter the Fangren Marauder. And that should be the game. And it was. So let's check for Rug Tron in the sideboard. Oh, it's not here. Tron, look at that. Take out the Agony Warps, yes. Take out 2 Prohibits. Take out the Serrated Arrows. Put in Doomblades. Hydroblasts. 2 of them. 1 Probe. And 1 Crusher. Exhume. If Exhume wins this match, it qualifies immediately for round 3, but you know that because round 2 is the double elimination round. Only the decks that lost. 15 decks so far have lost, including favorite decks: Mono Black Control, Burn, and maybe I'm spoiling things here, Familiars, and Rebel Grind. Keeping this looks fantastic. And my default play here is Compulsive Research on turn 3 and nothing before that. We are the control deck in this matchup, of course, as we usually are. He has very few threats that we care about. And we plan to deal with them most ferociously. Okay, we have a Tron next turn. But we are gonna have the Edict, so we're not that scared. Of course, it is really hard to control somebody who has Tron. But he doesn't have... Oh, now I'm gonna have to discard. So maybe I just counterspell his colored mana here. But then I'm gonna be sitting without counterspell mana next turn. On the other hand, I don't have a counterspell. I don't want to discard. I'm gonna counterspell. I think this is definitely a card advantage race. We haven't seen any fixing. I should have played that on turn 1. So do we actually... We don't have to counter a Sphere. That's not permanent fixing. We will counterspell a Fangry Marauder. And we will counterspell Stirrings, I think. Or a Prism at this point. Screwing up his... But he can let him go through his stars, that's not a problem. And we counterspell the Prism. Hoping it would buy us time to develop. But maybe it has a second one and then that looks stupid. But it didn't. Okay, now I can research straight away. Play the Dimir Aqueduct on turn 4. And being able to probe or play Muldrifter on turn 3. So we are researching. Okay. We don't have an animation target. We do actually. We have the Muldrifter. So we can discard Muldrifter and... What else? We want the Aqueduct. We definitely want the Swamp. So I'm going to get rid of the Preordain. 2 cards, Muldrifter, Preordain. And now my plan is, now it's on. And now I may be forced to cast the Edict. A Muldrifter here is of course super bad for us. Mr. Devastator. But I'm gonna exhume the Muldrifter here. And hope I draw into my 5th land for the probes. It is a 3-for-1. Will I get the land? Yes, I get the land. I get another Muldrifter. And now I'm just going to probe him to death. I think. Can't do anything else. And once again, hoping he doesn't play Muldrifter, because that's his way back. Yeah, now he can easily go off here. I'm being a little brave because I have the Edict. He puts an Urza's Mine into his hand. That can't have been what he wanted. If Edict is my play next turn, then I can play the Aqueduct. Well, it kills my Muldrifter, that's not the problem. Change Edict is a bit rare in those decks. But now it's just proby time. Wow, that is tempting. But there's nothing for him to change Edict now. So I cast it with Kicker. You are the target player. I'm discarding Devastator. And Crusher. And then Bojuka Bog Probe next turn. But as I said, we just need a Muldrifter from him, and he is going crazy. And here it is. I still think the right play. Oh, he played the land as well. So now the right play is definitely Probe Bojuka Bog. Okay, I need my removal. I need one Hydroblast. I'm gonna throw away land here. Yeah, Island. Hydroblast. And then I play Bojuka Bog. Wrecking his graveyard. And then I can play my own Muldrifter and keep Hydroblast up. Why would I keep Hydroblast up? I'll just Preordain. Preordain Muldrifter. I Exhume the Crusher. Yeah, it seems a lot better than Devastator in this matchup. So dig for counterspells first. I do want both of these cards. And now I Exhume a Crusher. And Dimir Aqueduct into Bojuka Bog, staying just at 7 cards. Kill the Muldrifter, there is no need to do that. Have Hydroblast up, feeling happy. Killing the Muldrifter actually allows him to go Fangraph. So maybe I should kill it at the end of turn. Yes, no, I don't need to kill these guys. He needs to kill my Crusher. That's what he needs to do. Maybe if there's, maybe there are nasty blockers. I only have one real kill spell here. And that goes on that guy. And maybe if he double blocks. Think he will double block. He has no artifacts to discard. So I don't do anything right now. Okay, he's not double blocking. I wish these were Chainish Edicts. I truly do. Okay. Swing. Take out the Marauder, play the Muldrifter. Use the Karoo land first. I would like a counterspell, but here it is super tempting to play the Muldrifter. And I will. Still staying at 7 cards. Innocent Blood. Five permanents. So if he stays at home with the Muldrifter, I should probably kill it. With an Edict, not with Innocent Blood. He's gonna sacrifice the mine. But then it gets tough. We're just keeping the sphere around for sacrifice, but now I block. Getting rid of one of his permanents without having to use a spell. That's sweet. This is working very well. Okay, now it desperately goes looking for something. He's looking for the Chainish Edict. Yeah, that's a way out. Maybe I should not have allowed that. But what are the odds of him finding one? Well, if he has 3, it's about, he draw 2 cards, it's about 1 in 15. I'll play those odds. Sure would want my other counterspell to keep up. It would be sweet. He has not found the Chainish Edict, he would have cast it by now. This is the shattered pause when he realizes how bad his situation is. Here comes Mr. Crusher. Will you break the Tron or get rid of your colored mana? You will have the Tron still. But this is pretty much over. I will play the Muldrifter. I will dig for a counterspell. And I will get Boyuka Bog back. For total control. And now I will have to discard something. I will discard Innocent Blood and this Devastator. No, I will discard Terramorphic Expanse Devastator. I can play the Devastator for mana. So I'm not discarding it. I'm discarding Terramorphic Expanse and Innocent Blood. There is some hope. But the Chainish Edict hope is gone. I can counter red spell, I can kill a creature. Feeling very good about everything. Seldom have I managed to control a Tron deck this much. And it is over! Exhume control, David Shaffer. A genius! Maybe the best Pauper brewer there ever was. And I hope that one day he will return. I will keep building his legend until he does. Ragtron 2-0. Yeah, this deck got a top 10 result last year, and I hope it will work out this year. What do you think about the Devastator? We have 2 Devastators, 2 Crushers main deck, and 1 more Crusher in the sideboard. Thank you for watching.